Good morning, guys. I am painfully tired right now. I only slept 1 hour. Thank you, anxiety. Thank you. For as long as I can remember, I've lived with anxiety, and it's been like a battle. I wouldn't say I suffer with anxiety, because to suffer means that you fall victim. I don't fall victim to anything these days, so I coexist with it. I live with it. I battle with it because it is a war, and I'm determined to fight it. But it's not easy, man. It's really not. And if you don't have enough people around you to understand, it can feel very, very lonesome, which will make you worry more, which makes you more anxious. Ugh. Anyways, this anxiety doesn't feel like it's like in a negative light. You know that feeling you get when it's like the first day of school and you can't sleep because you're so excited, That's the anxiety that I'm living with now, which isn't a bad thing, but it's like, hello, it's 3, hello, it's 6, hello, it's 8 o'clock and I still haven't slept. So now I'm out here delirious trying to fight it because this anxiety was just so powerful, I couldn't even manage. And I normally have certain things in place, like a plan set out for when my anxiety creeps in, because it likes to creep in when I'm real calm. And yesterday I was chilling, laying, my mind felt good, my body felt good, and then all of a sudden it just came and slid on in, and it kept me up all night. So I like to create a plan. But none of my immediate things were working. So I had to push myself to get on up. I feel really, really exhausted, but I'm gonna go push myself to the gym to work out, to release it out, to get it out in that way. Now, for people who may not live with anxiety, one time or another we all experience it, but for people who have like anxiety disorders, it can just, the smallest thing can throw you off. I remember being a little girl and I used to have dreams about family members that I loved dying, and it would keep me up all night. I would cry, I would get blinding headaches and things like that. These days it's not that bad. I mean, although sometimes I do worry about like my brother's lives, and given, the state of our world now. But lately it's just like this excitement for my future. So it's like a good anxiety, but it's also hampering me from being productive. I'm so tired. Like, I can just imagine me going to the gym, coming right back, and passing out for the rest of the day because I have not slept. And I feel crazy. The closer I get to the gym, now the sleepiness comes in. Why? Because I'm being active. I'm exerting that energy that's been like sitting in me, but I'm really beat it up so I can go home and rest. Each case of anxiety is different. Each person living with it is different. So what works for you will be different from someone else. There are so many alternatives. Of course, at the highest extent, depending on how serious it is, you can take medication and things like that. But for me, I still don't even consider my anxiety serious enough for me to take medication, because I don't really believe in modern medicine. I believe in natural medicine. But for me, praying has always worked. I'm working on meditation. That's kind of hard for me. Working out works, and talking to somebody. But talking to somebody is kind of hard because you won't always have your go-to person available. They're human. They have their own lives. So I feel like everybody should kind of get a plan in place for themselves, within themselves, so that they can kind of better battle it at first sight. You don't want to let it grow. Me, I felt it around 10 yesterday, and now here I am, almost 10 the next day, finally battling it. So it just became so big where I couldn't rest at all. We don't want to get to that point. You have to create an A, B, and C. You literally need backup plans just in case what normally works doesn't. So I tried stretching, I tried a sleep aid, I tried a couple of things, and it was just not working. So now I'm pushing myself to really work out so that it can kind of be released. And for the people who may or may not understand anxiety, for people like us, it may seem like we're being dramatic. It may seem like we're overreacting, but you have no idea how powerful the mind is. And sometimes it just gets to this level where we can't control it, and it scares us. So sometimes you can get so excited that it turns into fear, or that you can be so scared that it turns into fear. And it's just something that we have to work on, within ourselves. So just be supportive, just be receptive, and hear us out, because a lot of times if we are able to openly discuss it, you'll help ease us in such a way where it can really diminish and go away, and we can get back to our normal state. We're not crazy, we're not crazy, guys, but these thoughts can drive us crazy. But we are stronger, a lot stronger than our afflictions. So we find ways and things that will help us push on through. Get up and you fight your battles every day. Today, battle anxiety. Life is what? 10% circumstances, 90% how you overcome them. Like, life is literally a big shit show sometimes, and it's like, how are you going to work in a way to kind of cope with it? So you have to create coping mechanisms that work for you. You have to self-assess yourself and see, this is the kind of personality that I am. Sometimes I need extreme treatment, sometimes I need a little treatment. You have to figure out what it is and gauge. So me, I'm kind of torn in between. Sometimes it'll take something as simple as a conversation or listening to music, and then some days I literally have to beat my own ass in the gym just to get the results of peace. So you have to do whatever it is to protect your peace, and I will go at great lengths to protect my peace, even against my own mind. Anxiety, you ain't winning today, boo. You won last night, but it's a new damn day. It can really be unfair, the effect that it has on you. Just imagine if I had school or work today, I would be absolutely delirious. Like, delirious. I feel crazy just walking to the gym. I don't have enough energy. And a lot of mental things, it's crippling because people can't see it. People can look at me and say, wow, look at this girl. She's up early. She's getting ready to go to the gym. No, look at this girl. She's having major freaking anxiety that she's trying to walk it off before she loses it. You just never know. And I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. Anxiety doesn't make you less of a person, a weaker person. We all battle with something, but that's what a battle is. You just got to gear up. So get your weaponry together and fight, because you'll win. When it's the battle for yourself, you'll always win if you fight. So fight, get up and fight. Just take the proper steps in finding what works for you in that moment. If you've lived with anxiety for some time, you can kind of gauge its severity. So just have a top 5 things that will work for you. If it's taking a hot bath with some candles and lavender oil, if it's writing, if that's your thing, drawing, singing, dancing, whatever it is, you have to honor the process, because what you're trying to do is protect your peace. Anxiety can make you feel a little kooky. It can drive you nuts, just honor it. Instagram fitness people do it, because it is not easy to record yourself working out at all. But you see that? That's anxiety leaving the body. You have to do the work to get rid of it. You owe it to yourself, and I'm going to sleep like a baby after this.